Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Capricorn. It is general, so it might not resonate for you. If you were drawn to the reading, then perhaps there's a message intended for you here, but if any portion of it really doesn't resonate for you, don't try to force it. We are doing what I believe is called a compatibility reading this week. We take a look at what energy you're bringing to the connection, what energy they are bringing to the connection, the connecting energy, your strengths together, your weakness together, and most likely near future outcome. Whew, that felt like a mouthful. So we're going to look at all of that, clarify what needs to be clarified, and then get an oracle message. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So can we please get the energy that Capricorn is bringing to this connection? What energy is Capricorn entering this connection in? Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and Six of Pentacles. That's a lot of cards. It was only supposed to be one, Capricorn. I don't know if you're aware, but you were only supposed to give me one card there. So Seven of Pentacles, which is waiting energy. Okay, so she's worked at something. I don't know if you can tell, but she's pregnant. Okay, so she's done what she could, and now she's just kind of waiting to see what will come. So for me, it's a very it's a paused sort of energy. Like this is something you've invested in, you've put something into this connection, but you're waiting. Okay, with the Ten of Swords coming out, that indicates some kind of pain. In this particular Ten of Swords, she looks very mad. Like she's got this rage within her. And that might be in regards to this waiting, like feeling like the situation's out of your control with the Seven of Pentacles. That's something that really rings true for me. Like Seven of Pentacles, you can't do anything about it. It's not like you're choosing to wait. You have to wait because there's literally nothing else that you can do. And so you have to just wait and see what comes of it. So it can be a very thoughtful kind of energy to be in because it's out of your control. So you're just kind of thinking about what you have invested and kind of hoping that it's worth it in the end. But so the Ten of Swords, like I said, that's pain. And this one really, really looks very angry to me. And it may just be a frustration with the fact that, you are waiting, there's this energy of waiting. But then Six of Pentacles is the generosity, an equal give and take. This is about balance. So I would say overall, I would say the energy that you're coming in with is sort of impatient and hopeful, but feeling like it's out of your hands, like if that makes any kind of sense. That's the kind of energy you're bringing in. So let's take a look at this person connecting with you. What energy are they currently bringing to the connection? Gosh, why? Why you guys have to give more than one card? I think we talked about this. It's supposed to be one card, but anyway, we get the Fool energy, which is Aries energy. You might be dealing with an Aries. This is wanting a new beginning, ready to dive into something, ready to give it a shot, do something new. We also get the Three of Swords, which I think it's interesting that you both have this card of pain. You have this Ten of Swords energy. They have this Three of Swords energy. And both of these talk about pain. They talk about a little bit of heartache, So there's something here like wanting a new beginning, but having some pain. And we get the King of Pentacles. And this is, earth energy. So this could be, this could represent you or it could represent them or somebody else. I'm not really sure. But King of Pentacles, it is generally earth energy, which is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But this is, This is somebody who has a lot of responsibilities. You know, this is like a parent, and it could also be like a spouse, because the King of Pentacles, I don't know, often considered like the best partner out there. It's also someone who's like financially stable. And if you, somebody who has all of it together, you know, who has everything that can provide and protect for those that they love, you know. The King of Pentacles, he, like financially and like worldly, he has what he needs, you know. Um, Very loving, very warm sort of energy. I don't actually feel like this is you, even though that you are earth energy, and this technically could represent you, whether you're male or female. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is either like their own energy, and that they may feel like, with the Three of Swords, they may feel, no, I don't really think that that has to do with it. Okay, the energy that they're coming in with, the way that I'm reading this, is that they want a new beginning, and they're looking for this new beginning. There's some pain here in regards, just pain that they carry from their past, and it may involve you or it may involve somebody else, but there is some level of pain here, but also a desire um, to be everything that you need with that King of Pentacles, you know, to provide for you in all the ways that they can. And yeah, and protect the connection and protect each other. Okay, that's what I'm getting from them. You're actually both, I mean, the bottom cards are different. Like this full energy is wanting to, it's a desire to dive in, to jump in, to get started, where your base energy here is waiting. Okay, but then you both carry a little bit of pain that you're bringing into the connection, and you both have very hopeful energy as well, wanting to give to each other, wanting to, I mean, you really want to create this balance, and they really want to create this stability, you know. So overall, I would say pretty good energy to be bringing to a connection, except for carrying that pain. I don't know what the pain is from. It's probably different for different people, but we really shouldn't bring past pain into new connections. And if this is pain from the current connection, then it really is something we should work on to heal. Not saying that you're not doing that, okay, but it causes a red flag for me, but um, because you don't want somebody to bring their past baggage into this connection, because then they recreate the same scenario unintentionally, even though they don't want it in any way whatsoever, because they're carrying that baggage into this. It now plays a part into this. And so that's why you don't want to do that. But let's take a look at the connecting energy between the two of you. What's the connecting energy, please? The High Priestess. Well, the High Priestess, it first off can represent a sort of secret, okay? But the High Priestess overall is knowing, just knowing something. It could be like soulmate energy, but with the High Priestess, we can't exactly explain it, you know? We can't like lay it all out for you and spell it out real clear and like show you the path that this is exactly why this is true. We can't do that, but it's true. Okay. I can't show you the reason. I can't explain it to you. I can't spell it out for you, but it's true. And so it's as far as like feelings go, in a connection, it's like just knowing, that you're intended to be a part of each other's lives. Okay. It's a connection that is on a spiritual level, and it's not easily explained, but you just know. And that's the connecting energy between you two. You just know that you're supposed to be here together. And so, and that you feel that contract, you feel that, um, yeah, really, the best way to phrase it in my mind is, you feel that contract that you made in the past. You know, you feel bound to each other in a way that is not explainable, and is beyond this physical realm that we live in. But so that's really great. Actually, let's take a look at your strength. What's their strength in this connection? What's the strength? What's the strength in this connection, please? What's the strength? That came out kind of weird, you know? It spun. The strength is the world card. The world is a completion of something and a new beginning of something else. In the world, I love this card, by the way. Every time I see it, I just like it so much. Maybe, and I love so many colors, gold being one of them that I love a lot, in case it's not obvious here. But um, my favorite colors currently is actually green. I really love red. I really love yellow and orange. There's so many great colors. There's so many great colors. But anyway, I wonder if it's because it's all green. But I love this world card, the image, but also because I think of the story behind this image. And in the book, it talks about her walking through the forest. And as she's walking through, she gives a bit of herself to everything she touches. And so it's about how she has participated in the growth of it, okay? And she's just so grateful. She's grateful for all the bits that she's a part of, um, and that she's been able to give a piece of herself too. It's really, really, really a beautiful story. But the world card in general talks about having completed something that you've worked at, and beginning and in the completion of that, opening a new door. So as far as your connection goes, the strength that you have is that you've both either together or individually completed something, and you're opening a new door together. That's the strength here. This world represents a new door that you're opening together, a new opportunity, a new possibility. Also, the world card has to do with travel sometimes, because it's the world. So it may indicate this new opportunity may have something to do, or it may require travel of some kind, but yeah, that's the world card. So new opportunity. You've both closed, you've finished, you've completed something either together or individually, and you're opening a new door. Okay, let's take a look at your weakness. Okay, that came flying out. So the fairy stallion, this is the chariot, okay? And that's Cancer energy, so you might be dealing with a Cancer. But this is someone who's very dedicated to a path. That's interesting that your weakness would be your dedication towards something. Um, And then we also get the Five of Cups. And this is someone who's very sad. In the Five of Cups, it's almost depressed energy. This is, and this is past sadness that someone is focusing on. So yeah, it's a very heavy focus on how things haven't turned out. It's a sadness, and that sadness is a negativity towards this connection, which I feel like I was already saying, when we come into connection and we're carrying hurt from a past connection, or even hurt from this connection, but we're trying to begin again. If you're still holding on to the hurt from before, that new beginning is weighed down by it. And you pull it back, you hold it back, so you can't spring forward in quite the way that you would. You can't travel as far as you would have, because if you imagine that you're in a race, okay, or not a a race, you're just sprinting to get somewhere. If you're carrying that baggage, if you're carrying a lot, then it's going to slow you down. It's going to hold you back, and it's going to create obstacles. It's going to make it difficult in time to continue on that path. You need to find a way to release yourself of that baggage. You need to put that baggage down so that you can then focus on the path that you're running. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the weakness here in this connection is this, wow, it's almost like with the chariot energy here, I was really confused why the chariot would be a weakness, like a dedication towards something, but it's almost like dedicated to walking the path while carrying the pain. It's almost like there's one or both of you here, like almost, uh, I, I, I have to say it how it looks, and it looks like one or both of you is like in determined to hold on to the pain for some reason. And I don't know why. I don't know why you would do that, but it's creating a weakness in this connection, which doesn't mean that the connection is going to fail or anything. It's something you can work through. It's something you can definitely like overcome. But the weakness here is like this not letting go of this sadness. Okay, let's take a look now at the most likely future, like near future outcome. Near future, like let's say 3 months. Most likely outcome for this connection within the next 3 months. Please. We get the Justice card, which is Libra energy. You might be dealing with a Libra, but the Justice is about balance. It's about what is fair. Okay. Oh, that candle just blew out over there. But yeah, the Justice card is about fairness. What is balanced and right. I don't know why my mind keeps focusing on the word fair though. Not fair's not right. That's why it keeps making me repeat it in my mind. Fair is not the right word. It's balanced, but balanced on a karmic level. Like I don't know. The Justice card can also do with legal things. So this may have something to do with a legal situation coming to an end with the Justice card there. Justice also sometimes has to do with marriage. So it might, not like you'd be getting married. I don't think that's what this is saying, but there may be some kind of balance happening within a legal agreement. Okay. But the Justice card is about things turning, what you invest is what you get back. Okay, so like some kind of balance happening overall. Okay, a balance to, it's not even, not just because when you say what you give is what you get back, it's not even, it feels like, I'm trying to figure out how to state this because this is it's not coming out properly. This feels like not a negative, okay, and not a positive. It's just what is, okay, with this Justice card here. Because it's not like this is saying, oh, you've poured your heart into this, so you're going to get it, you're going to get that back towards you. It's not like it's bigger than that. It's like, it feels like, I don't know, maybe like it involves more people. Uh, like it's bigger than that. Anyway, let's see if we can clarify that. I don't really feel like the need to clarify the rest of the message. It feels really straightforward to me, so I hope it makes sense to you. But I am going to clarify this Justice just because I'm super curious, because the feeling I get isn't like, it isn't, because the Six of Pentacles here talks about balance as well, okay? But this is both people being like, in the Six of Pentacles talks about generosity. And when you're talking about a relationship, if it were in this position, for example, it would say that you were both being generous to each other. And so that would mean that there's just an abundance in the connection because both of you are being so generous. So that creates a balance, but it's a balance, a very positive balance. Okay. Justice, it's not negative. Okay. But it's not positive in the same way, if that makes sense to you. It's justice. Can we clarify the justice card, please? Oh, well. The Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is sometimes called the wounded warrior. Somebody, well, okay, somebody who's been hurt, okay, but is continuing down a path. Like they've been hurt, they're injured, okay, they've been in this war, whatever, but these wands mean a lot to them, so they're not going to fold, they're not going to give up. They feel like they're close to the end of that journey, so they're going to push forward, they're going to stay in this fight. They're not going to pull out of the fight because they feel like, one, it's worthy of their efforts, okay, and two, they're almost there, okay. So well, I don't know I don't know if that clears it up for you in any way, but it's it's funny because I struggle with the Justice card. I don't know why, but I get the Justice card a lot in personal readings. And I'm always like, what are you saying to me? I get so frustrated with it. But I read somewhere that if you struggle with the meaning of a card, that you should sleep with it underneath your pillow because and it sounds so weird to say, but that's what I read. And so like 2 weeks ago, I put the Justice card under my pillow, hoping that it would connect me with the card better and I would understand it. And it's so funny because I really have no doubt what this Justice card is saying. I'm just not able to like say it. Like I get this energy. I understand it completely. I get what it's saying in this scenario here. Um, but I don't know how that applies to you. Like, I don't know how you would apply it to yourself here. So I hope that Nine of Wands helps. I hope it clarifies it a bit for you. We're going to now, because I know we like to look at how people feel about us, right? I know I do. So we're going to pull a couple of message cards from this deck here I have. It's called Charming Oracle, Dark Side, Light Side Messages from the Heart. So what we'd like to look at now is how does this person feel about Capricorn? So if you could give us a couple of messages. How does this person feel about Capricorn? You kind of have to shift the words to apply to the timeline properly sometimes, just so you know. Sometimes the words say something and you're like, what? But I'll try to give you an idea on that once we get some cards. Can we please have a couple messages? How does this person feel? How do they feel about Capricorn? Okay. It says, I feel guilty and embarrassed of how badly I treated you. You did not deserve this. And so if this is something that's still happening, then you might rephrase this as, I feel guilty and embarrassed of how I'm treating you because you deserve better than this. Okay. So that's how you would reword those to be in the same, I mean, it's the same message, right? But yeah, you have to like adjust it towards what time frame you are in your connection, okay? What time frame you are in. Can we get a couple more? How does this person feel about Capricorn? How does this person feel about Capricorn, please? I'm still desperately and secretly longing for you. I'm loving you from afar. So if you're in a connection with somebody, I would say that they feel desperate for you. They feel this great longing for you. Whether or not you are far apart or close together, they're not expressing that emotion clearly to you as much as they feel it. They feel very, that's like an intensity right there. Desperate and secretly longing. Longing and desperate, those two words, I mean, that's some serious weight there. Can we get one more? Can we get one more? Mirroring. We are both reflecting each other's pain. Time for solitude and really dig deep and release it all. And boy, do I feel like that is a good message for this, because it really feels like there's this past pain that's just, and you're both bringing in some kind of pain, and it may be similar pain. It may be pain towards the same event or the same fight or the same circumstance, or it may be something different, but yeah. Anyway, so one thing that stands out for me here with mirroring, we're both reflecting each other's pains. It also represents fears, like if you have a fear, they have a similar fear, and because you're mirroring each other. So what you're worried about, they're worried about too. And which is really a good thing, because that's something that you can come together truly and talk about and work out. Okay. Now we're going to get an oracle message for you from, this was actually my first ever oracle deck. It's called Notes from the Universe. I love it so much, but we're going to get a message for Capricorn. Things are about to get really juicy. Wow. A little heads up on an addiction that afflicts all really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. So you're not strange. Love, see, it says see, you're not strange, sorry. Love the universe. So that's a really great message. I love that message. And actually, I feel like that's something we all really do. I don't know how old you are as the viewer, but I feel super old. I feel like at this point in my life, I really do feel like giving love is so important to me. Like being able to share that like being able to share that part of myself. I want to love. I want to share that with people. I want to give that to people. And it's really important to me. And I think that's something we really realize as we grow up and as we mature emotionally. And anyway, great message. So this is saying things are about to get really juicy. Sometimes in this deck, the message here doesn't 100% like make sense to me with the message back here, but so it might be one is more, stands out more for you, or rings truer for you, feels, resonates more with you, whatever, however you want to phrase that. But yeah, things are about to get really juicy, and giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. And I feel like what this is saying is that you will see that reciprocated to you, because the implication here is that you are already doing that. You are already giving because that's more important for you. And that, I mean, the people around you, but since we're reading about this person that you're connecting with, it implies that this person is going to be realizing that as well. And so that's really beautiful message, actually. So, but that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope this I hope you enjoyed the reading and that it resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching. Truly, truly, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I really love reading tarot, so thank you for that support. If you did like the video, please feel free to like it or post a comment below. I'd love to hear from you if you feel comfortable doing that. But either way, I hope that you have a very beautiful day. I hope you move forward with positive thoughts and words so you can draw that positivity back towards yourself. And I hope I see you again next week. Bye.